Good morning, everybody. I'm Jim Lamerson, and I want to welcome you to the Prescott Board of Adjustments meeting today. And I'm going to call the meeting to order, which I just did, and I'm going to call the roll call. And as I call your name, please state whether you're here or not. I've already said I'm here. Tony Teeters?
Here.
Thomas Davis?
Here.
Mary Frederickson?
Here.
Miriam Haubrick?
Here.
Mark Hoeknes? James Myers?
Here.
Okay, if I'm counting this right, we have 6 members at this time currently present. Is that right? So we'll take a majority vote of 4 to pass whatever we deal with, to do business. First, I would like to do the Pledge of Allegiance. I like to do the Pledge of Allegiance when we're serving the public. So Tony, would you mind leading us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. This is an open public hearing and is being recorded by the city. Proceedings are being televised by representatives of the public media, the public local cable and/or radio stations, and may also be rebroadcast. The number of board members present at the time are 6, and it will require 4 votes for a majority. Members of the public are required to state their name for the record so that we may know who is speaking and be able to contact them later at a different date if necessary. Please put all your electronic devices on mute. Thank you very much. We will move forward and with the discussion items that's here on the agenda. And I have a nice young lady going to lead the discussion. I forgot
Yes,
your
my name
name.
is Kaylee Nunez. First, we need to approve the minutes from the last meeting. So I have the motion up on the screen. So I just need a motion to approve the August 17th meeting minutes and then
Okay.
a vote.
So then we'll start with approval of the minutes from August 17th, 2023. Do I have a motion?
James Myers, I make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Tom Davis, a second.
Okay, I've got a motion and a second. All those in favor of accepting the minutes of the last meeting, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Not hearing any opposed. The motion passes 6-0. So we're going to move forward now with the meeting and
Oh, your microphone cut
oh yeah,
out.
I can't get used to holding my finger on the button, you know. So
get there.
would you like to lead the discussion, please?
Sure. Yes. So we only have one voting item on the agenda today. It is V23-005, 650 Miller Valley Road, the new Wendy's. So it is a variance request for menu board signage. So it's already up. So this is, kind of an after the fact request. So I'm not going to read this verbatim, but per our land development code, each drive-through restaurant is allowed 32 square feet of menu board signage. The Wendy's has approximately 38 square feet of menu board signage. So we're asking for a variance of 6 square feet. The zoning is business general. Oh, that's smaller than I thought it would be. So staff analysis. So I researched similar projects. I did discover that we granted a variance to the Culver's drive-through on Willow Creek Road for 46 square feet of menu board signage in 2022. So Culver's is in the same zoning district as a Wendy's, business general. It is an area with substantial commercial traffic. You have the Fry's Shopping Center to the north, Taco Dawn's to the south. There is a manufactured home park to the west. But I want to note that they did build a 6-foot high wooden fence between the Wendy's and the manufactured home park. So though the hardship is self-induced, you'll see I reviewed this request against the 6 variance criteria, and they basically met 4 of the 6, namely that this request is very unlikely to have a negative impact on neighboring properties. However, it is self-induced. So we have not received any comments from the public. Here's a site plan showing where the menu board is currently located. It's on the southeast end. Just a zoning map to kind of show you what we have going on in the area. Again, heavy in commercial zoning. And there, it's the corner of Fair and Hillside. Here's a picture of the menu board. Thank you, George, for taking this and risking your life. I think it was at lunchtime. And then we did post the property 2 weeks ago to notify that we would be having this meeting. Again, no comments were received. A rendering of the menu board provided by the applicant. And we did send out mailings to all address points within 300 feet. So there's a buffer map we used. Again, the variance review criteria. So laid them out there. Again, met 4 of the 6. So recommend to move to approve deny V23-005 as presented. And I'm open to any questions or discussion.
Thank you. You did a very good job on that.
We do have the applicant here. Are you Michael? This is Michael Donata with Arizona Science Plus, here to answer any questions you may have.
Welcome, Michael. Turning to the commission, does anybody on the board have any questions, either for the applicant or for the staff? And just before I do that, the staff that are here are George Worley, Kaylee Nunez, I think Sarah Hilton,
Yes.
Matt Pedracki, who's our attorney, and I noticed that our council liaison is not. So does anybody have questions?
Mr. Chairman, I do. I just have a comment. I mean, the staff refers to the Culver application, and I think we had a pretty extensive conversation about creating precedent. And I know that the legal precedent is different than the precedent of a pattern of decisions. But I'm not surprised we get another.
You have to, sorry, speak into the mic so it gets recorded.
I have the mic on.
Yes. You have to get pretty close.
All right. So did you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. So anyway, my point is that I wouldn't be surprised if we get more of these because I would certainly, if I had a fast food business, I would want to kind of be treated in the same manner in that corridor. So maybe I'm not opposed to this decision. I'm not opposed to the action, but maybe the staff needs to do some research in regards to the 32 feet versus a 36 feet, or the square footage of signage. Is that appropriate anymore during this current era, whatever the case may be? So that's just my comment. I mean, I think we had pretty extensive conversation about the Culver's application, and now we're going to see maybe some more of these. So.
And put
Oh,
your comment. Are there any more comments from the board? Going once? Going twice? I'll ask the applicant, do you want to address the board at all?
I don't think I could add anything more than what has been said.
sorry, you have to state your name.
I'm sorry. Mike Donata with Science Plus, representing Wendy's. I don't think there's anything I could add other than the fact it's only 8 more square feet that we're asking. It is a standard menu board that Wendy's uses nationally. So other than that, if you have any questions.
Thank you very much. All right. I'm open for a motion to either approve or deny variance V23005.
Mary Frederickson, I'll move to approve variance V23-005 as presented.
Thank you, Mary. Do I have a second?
Tony Teeters, second.
I've got a motion and a second. Let's go ahead and vote on the floor. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed signify by saying nay. The motion passes 5-1. No, I'm sorry, 6-0.
And actually, no staff updates. George doesn't have any. So we can move to close.
Boy, that was a fast meeting.
We might have set a record.
I moved to adjourn.